Your genius is within you. It's true for every single person. There's no person born who doesn't have that genius within them. And what I mean is that it is something within you that you were given at birth. It was God given that you were meant to utilize and bring to the world that would cause you to live a really successful and happy life. But we don't always discover that. But you have to ask yourself, well, why haven't I uncovered my genius yet? Is because you have been judging yourself in one way or thinking that you are less than someone else, and that is never true. Or you have been given something that you're not believing, you don't understand, and then you're not acting upon it and you're not living the life that you're supposed to have. And I can say these words because I lived that for most of my life. I've done so many different things in my life, and some of them were really great. Some of them were wonderful, but a lot of them were really challenging, difficult, and strenuous and failures and all of that. But what happened as a result of all of that is that I learned. That's what we all do. When we move through something in our lives, we learn something. We gain valuable wisdom and knowledge from whatever we experience, and especially the things where we fail. You've probably heard many really successful billionaires talking about, yeah, if you fail a lot, you're probably going to be really successful because, see, you just learn more. But if we judge ourselves as having failed and that somehow that makes us less than someone else, then we never find our genius because we never discover it. And I'm talking about this because I did this for so many years. When I began receiving information, cosmic, universal, information, spiritual, however you think of it, I started doing that in 1988 and did it for years. I did it every single day because I knew it was changing my mind. Now, we know now, because we've discovered neuroscience and it's been developed, we know that doing something consistently gives us the ability to change our blueprint, to change our neurotransmitters, which cause us to experience our lives in any particular way. And you have to want, there's no difference between someone who becomes a multimillionaire and someone who is just destitute, except how they have chosen to think their entire lives. That's all that it is. But most of us don't have the opportunity to find the things that are going to help us change our thinking to develop something that's going to cause us to discover that genius and own it. Well, I did that. That's what I've developed. I didn't know it either, and I didn't believe it because, see, that's the other thing. When we discover something about ourselves or we create something, we doubt it. We're not sure. And I did that. I have to talk about it. I did that for many years because, see, in 2021, I was told through my intuition, because we all have it, decide when we listen to it. But I was told I was given something that would help everyone else move through this period in our world, in our lives, so that they become successful. Now, what I was given was a pathway for anyone to follow that would cause them to live happy lives, that would cause them to become successful, happy, all the money they wanted to have the right relationships, all those things. All they have to do is follow the plan of uncovering who they are. That's all that it is, because it was something that individual was given. It was God given again, that was said, bring this to the world. This is what you're supposed to do. But when we don't trust that, we don't live it. And I had to trust it. And what happened in 2021, when I finally decided, let me believe what I did, but let me try it on other people. And that's when it changed, because these people received the results and they changed their lives, and they're still doing it. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking it further, because our world is moving through a big change, which we've all felt, and there's a reason for that. And when we move through big changes like this in our civilization, in our world, then we create new things. This is what happens. And because we get pushed to do that, I got pushed to change my life and create this work to bring it to others so more people could experience the beauty of who they are, experience and uncover that genius that is within them. And that's the work that I'm doing. And I'd love for you to check it out, because if you use it, you will find the life you're supposed to live. You will find everything that you want, because it exists within you. It is your authentic self. And when you discover that and decide to love who you are and to understand your journey and love that as well, then you experience everything you wanted. everything you've ever wanted in your life. And I guarantee that you'll have that if you do this work, because see, it's based on science. So it always works. You do have the genius within you.